Alright guys, check this out. We're following up here on our bullish position, relatively new on the euro versus the Swiss franc. Still a small position, by the way, because it is early stages of this trade. We have a bullish outlook here, right? And I also mentioned I wanted to follow up on this one because it seems to be starting to pick up some momentum here in our favor, which is good. But I still want to have some reservations with regard to this position. I actually mentioned that it is riskier than usual because usually we like to take the best looking opportunities where price is on the bottom of the setup or on the top of the setup, and then we're going to take it downwards. In this case, it's neither the case. It's actually trading inside, you see, just inside the middle part of the setup. So it's definitely far from being the ideal situation, the ideal setup, right? And you know what, I'm also relying here on a huge setup, a huge trading range that runs across the whole monthly chart, and you can track it back all the way to 2011, right? That's one of the biggest trading range you can find in the foreign exchange market. So it's very much, it's too crude to base a trade on this technical picture. Having said all that, I felt that this one is a good one. I felt it's an important one to take, mostly because the things that happened on the daily chart, or should I say the weekly chart. So first, I noticed this level right here, the 114.70. Now this is a Fibonacci level. It's an important support. And once I saw price reacting the way it did on the level and starting to turn around, I thought to myself, it's probably the end of this downside correction. I mean, for quite some time there was no downside correction whatsoever. And then came this one, which is relatively deep, in comparison to the previous ones. And then price started to turn around right on the spot of that key level. I thought that's probably the end of the downside correction and price is probably going to resume the original upside move. And, according to the big picture here, which suggests that we should arrive eventually at the upper part, and the minimum level here is 120.40. So I thought it's probably a good, we had roughly 350 pip, and it looks to me like it can do it quite easily and just close the gap that we have here, and price basically will complete the third leg, right? 1, 2, and that would be, once we hit that 120.40, that would be a completion for the third leg. So we're back, so like I said, but it is riskier because it's not the ideal setup that we usually look for. That's why I want to be cautious, extra cautious with this one, which means I'm going to be handling the stop loss level a little bit more rigorously. So I'm gonna, right now it sits quite relatively close already at 116. I'm going to push it further. I'm going to close in a little bit more, and I'm going to push it all the way to 116.40. I think that's probably too tight, but like I said, since it is a riskier opportunity than usual, I want to be extra cautious here. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to push the stop loss level to 116.40. Alright, that's about that for the euro versus the Swiss franc. I wish us all good luck, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.